Hello YouTube, welcome to Game Day Central. I'm August Ocean and I'm here with Genesis. Welcome,
Yeah.
broski. Yeah. So today we are going to be talking about Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0, home at the Emirates Stadium. What an amazing game.
Yeah.
So what can you tell the audience about that match?
Well, the game between Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. I feel like this is Arsenal's best game of the season so far. Like, not minding the scoreline. Today's game, they were in total control. The game was played at their pace and the players took charge. I mean, Noni Madueke took over the game.
Hmm.
He was scintillating, running at defenders. He was so direct. I mean, when Arsenal signed Noni Madueke, like I didn't really think he was going to be so essential to the team. But we've all come to see with the Bukayo Saka injury, he has come into the first 11 and he has hit the ground running.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Me as an Arsenal fan, let me not lie. When I saw the Noni Madueke transfer at first, I actually thought that the whole transfer was dead. I thought the whole move was dead because at that point in time we hadn't signed Victor Gyökeres yet. So I was not like, why are we signing Noni Madueke when we haven't even secured a striker? But look at me now, Noni Madueke flipping Noni Iron Robin, saving the show. That man made that defender run for his life. He was at his hip the entire time, making the man do the running man the entire game.
Well, like I mean, Madueke, like he was just magnificent today. Like beating the player, running in field, taking the player to the byline, like body fainting, like man, like he kept me on my seat. Like I couldn't get up. He kept me on my seat. And next up the player that stood out to me,
Mm,
Mosquera. I
mm.
mean, William Saliba was obviously missing from the team. I mean, a
What is
lot of
Edin? What is Edin Hoysi?
let's let's not go there. I mean, a lot of people didn't even notice that Saliba was absent
Yeah,
because this bro put in a performance.
and he's just 21 years old. See,
And
the thing is, I'm an Arsenal fan, you're a Madrid fan, right? He's a Span. I don't know how, like Barcelona and Real Madrid, let a Spanish born centre back of this class go to Arsenal for 13 million. And the thing is that I don't know how Ateta used to find these regions because I did not know to be honest, I didn't know Calafiori too. Ateta got him. I didn't know Saliba until Ateta got him. I didn't know Gabriel until
exactly, I'm going to give Ateta his props. I mean, people usually throw that saying now they sign a lot of defenders, they do this. But if you really look at it, the defenders they've signed, they're quality defenders. Is it Timber? Is it
mm,
Calafiori? Is
mm,
it Muslera right now?
mm.
And Hinkapie about to come into the team. I mean, they're signing quality players that can give this team depth. And for Muslera, I don't know how this talent escaped Real Madrid and Barcelona. A
Yeah,
Spanish boy, like I mean, watching this boy, he was so solid at the back.
so solid, so fluid. And the funny thing is that like he that like there's okay, let's look at this, right? William Saliba gives perfect lateral passes to the right back, the left back, sometimes when Odegaard comes shots. Cool. Mosquera gave perfect transition. He was like the bridge between, because naturally, yeah, it's the defenders to the wingers and the defensive midfielders. But now Mosquera could give a transition, like Mosquera could pass the ball straight from him to Madueke, straight from him to Nwaneri, straight, like it was just so fluid, and it was like basically having a DM, an extra DM in defense while going forward. It was absolutely amazing.
And speaking of distributions, did you see that pass? 40 yards, 50 yards out. Calafiori
My Maldini.
landed on Eze's leg and Eze presented the assist to Victor Gyökeres. I mean, that was like you need to watch that pass. If you didn't watch this match, I mean, maybe you missed the pass, you missed the goal. Go back and watch it because I mean, tomorrow people will just like they'll remember the assist.
Mm.
But I mean, what a pass!
Ricardo Calafiori has been something amazing ever since he was signed by Arsenal. The goal against City, the goals against PSV. My only issue for Calafiori at the time is that he was always injury prone. Like didn't stay fit for a stretch of matches. And luckily, when he got injured, it led us to discover Miles Lewis Kelly's, you know. But funny enough, yeah, most people say that Ricardo Calafiori is not really that solid defensively. That's what I hear when I check, like, see a lot of pundits or see a lot of, match people or analysis people on TikTok and whatever, whatever. They say that Ricardo Calafiori is not that solid. But he against Liverpool, he had Saka in, you know, he has Salah, sorry, my bad. He had Salah in his back pocket. And he's one of our best players going forward. I don't know whether when going forward, you will see him in the left wing. Sometimes he will respawn in the attacking
Yeah,
rock ball.
like, there was a point in the game where I saw him at the right back position. I mean, like he chased his man over to the right back position when he's a left back. Well, moving from Calafiori, like, what do you think about Aze's performance?
Eze is just what you call spice. Like that's what Eze was. But this is not the usual Eze that we usually see because Eze usually plays from the middle and is involved in every single thing. He's like a link, a focal point in the entire offense. But playing in the left wing, right, gave it a little bit of sauce because sometimes he'll come into the midfield role, do something very elusive to get the ball through. In the final third, the issue I have with Eze is that he kept on cutting outside to look for the finesse. And sometimes it was unnecessary. But he still gave the assist. Not the best game for Eze I've seen, but still much better. Like for the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time, in recent times when you watch an Arsenal game, it's as if going forward they just have the left wing and the middle the right wing and the middle. The left wing is always non-existent. The left wing is always non-existent most times. Apart from like even like when we played Madrid,
I
that
mean,
Martinelli
even
posted.
in today's game, like
Yeah,
it was still the right wing. Like everything was going through Madueke. Madueke controlled everything. Like every single attack, he was in control, just running at the. I mean, I enjoyed that performance from Madueke, but not the most excellent game from Eze. I
yeah,
feel like maybe because he was played not in the middle and in the midfield, and in regards to Odegaard's injury, we don't know how long he's going to be out for. So I
yeah.
feel like Eze is the perfect replacement. He will step in and fill that role. And he will be more comfortable because I feel like Eze is a player that wants more of the ball. He
Yeah.
wants to feel like he's in control, distribute the ball, let the game be played at his own pace.
Mm.
But who's going to fill in that left wing position? Because that would be probably going back to where we all started from, Gabriel Martinelli.
But now there are three things I want to say, right? Remember when we said that Arsenal did not notice that William Saliba was gone, like they didn't really feel his absence. Declan Rice didn't start that game too. Fully fit off the bench, but that midfield was still in safe hands, even without Declan Rice. Right? That's another thing about Arsenal's depth. Declan Rice that has been Arsenal's saving grace for a long time. Stayed fully fit, stayed on the bench and came in the 70th minute. Now, for that left wing issue, Gabriel Martinelli and Lisandro Trossard came on later on, and Lisandro Trossard gave an assist to Martin Zubimendi.
True, true.
So I think with this current depth in the Arsenal squad, right, it forces those people who started and were not performing, they have slow minutes and they want to go back and prove that okay, yes, I belong in the team. So in those few minutes, we give these young bloods time. they will try and be effective. Now, Martin Zubimendi, to be honest, when he came and started off in the team, he felt
Hold on,
like
hold on. First off, we have to start with that screamer of a goal. What a goal. What a volley.
mm,
Like top beans. Top beans. Like, man, you need to watch that goal back. You need to watch that goal. Like,
the technique on that goal was absolutely brilliant, catching the ball on almost a clinical half volley, a
and
power shot, and
slapping the ball.
he slapped it, bro. He had a whole curve, bro. He curled away from the flipping, but then again, like the whole speed of the ball, the trajectory was just an amazing hit. And even his second goal, right? How did he like Martin Zubimendi has these things even in Real
Like,
Sociedad where you find
how did he get into
that
that
position
position?
like he ghosted into that position because you don't expect Zubimendi to be in those kinds of positions. And
Yeah.
obviously Zubimendi is not a player that scores much goals and you don't really need him to score goals,
I
but
mean,
it doesn't hurt
the whole of last season, he had just 2 goals
and he had
at Real
to
Sociedad, and he just equaled that tally in just this game.
yeah
And for the goal, I feel like the goal is going to be one of the contender for the Premier League goal of the season.
amazing an amazing goal.
Next up, Victor Gyökeres.
No, my boy. See, the funny thing is that like Victor Gyökeres is only going to get better with time. He's going to get better with time. This match, he was more involved in the gameplay than other Arsenal matches. Do you remember when he almost killed the keeper with his shots that just hit?
Omo.
He almost killed
I
matches.
feel like
Else, blood.
I feel like if it wasn't for the post, if that ball was on target and the keeper was in the way, I feel like brother should have been in the hospital by now.
That was
Like the power in that shot was something else. But with Victor Gyökeres, we've seen that coming into the team, probably maybe let's say needing to adapt to the way the team plays. He's not at his best, but he's doing enough.
mm,
3 games, 3 goals, not his best performance, but he's doing the work of a number 9. And it's enough to get the win for Arsenal. So let's just watch and see when he gets to his best.
yeah. Because to be honest, right, Victor is quite clinical. That's why I know like he's a I don't know whether to say he's a poacher's poacher because he always finds a way to get in the box, but he doesn't just stay in the box, right? He doesn't stay in the box like a conventional striker. He's always running in those channels. It's just that luckily the goal that he scored on I guess Nottingham Forest just happened to be like, a tapping, basically. But Victor Gyökeres always finds his way on the score sheet. Look at it, right? Even if the golden boot went to Kylian Mbappe, he scored the most goals. The season before, the most goals. Right?
Yeah,
In the international scene, during the qualifiers, the Nation League, the most goals.
like he's been elite for a few years now.
Right?
And well, I'm going to say Gabriel was as solid as we know him to be. And Julian Timber, on the other hand, one of the best right backs in the Premier League right now, solid as ever. And man, this Arsenal team is looking scary, looking very,
Really,
very, very
really
scary.
scary. Now, one thing I want to say is that I want to give a shout out to Nottingham Forest number 8, Anderson. When I watched that match, that brother had an amazing game. That brother had an amazing game, and I'm going to put my
Despite being on the losing team, bro.
I'll put my
Like
eye
he
out.
stood out.
Bro, he caused them man problems. For real, for real. Like he gave them man issues. Like, bro, the Zubimendi's goal, like even if Arsenal had, do you know what? Arsenal was trying to come what with a sort of control, right? But before Odegaard went out, there was a lot of crashes into the run of play. There was somebody always disrupting the flow of play, and it just every single time that there was an interception, every single time, it was just your usual criminal Anderson. And that's why I said that okay, that brother must be special. I just need to keep an eye out for that brother.
Well, we'll obviously need to watch more of him because we feel like he's special. He like the way he played, controlling the game for his team, trying to link up. He was one of the bright lights of the Nottingham Forest team.
Mm. I said that was crazy. And Nottingham Forest, yeah, you know, I still don't understand why they sacked Nuno, right? He got them in their first European competition in over 20 years. Uh bro, he almost got them into the Champions League, right? I don't want to speak on that, but I think that man didn't deserve the treatment that he got.
He did a real good job,
Bro,
really
it's
good job.
bro, not now Ferris, bro. Come on, bro.
They ended up doing him dirty, sacking him, bringing in Ange Postecoglou, whose team finished is it 16th or 15th in the Premier League table last season.
Yeah, I will send meme of them man saying like, "Yo, when you know you're playing Ange in his first season, not his second season, because because the brother is always gonna win something in his second season." But for real, Nuno didn't deserve that. Nuno was absolutely incredible with Nottingham Forest. They were playing incredible football as well as coming out with them results like they did last season.
But
So I
let's
say,
not forget Nottingham Forest on the other hand are missing a few key players. Ola Aina, I think, is out with the injury,
mm,
and I think they've sold Anthony Elanga. He's no more
yeah,
in the team. So I think the level they had last season has dropped a bit, and considering that they had a change of coach. So probably this Nottingham team, Forest team is going to need time
yeah.
to get back to their
Because
best.
they're still a solid team. Don't get me wrong. They're still a solid team. Even if they were done wrong by Arsenal, they're still a very solid team, and they could really, really give a lot of teams a run for their money. So that's incredible. So let's see what we're gonna do, right? Like, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts of the game in the comment section. Subscribe. It helps the channel. Turn on your notification so you know when we drop a video, and like every nail them man. And see you in our next video.